Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com. Welcome, everybody. Looking forward to meditating with you tonight. And one of the things I thought we might focus on tonight is just to realize that when we're feeling upset or you're having some anxiety, or you're worried about something, or things don't seem like they're going right, that it's a real invitation really to use that as an opportunity to come back to the vertical. I think I've mentioned this to you before, is it's a Buddhist principle, is the vertical alignment as opposed to the horizontal distractions of the world that's pulling you left and right, pulling you out into the horizontal material world. And that it misaligns you. It pulls you out of yourself, sort of like a chiropractic adjustment, that when we're out, our posture's not good and we're kind of limping along. And that's because we're being pulled out into the horizontal. And it just works to have that visual of when you're worried or you have anxiety or you've got any of that, there's something you can do about it. First of all, you bring your awareness to it. And you don't really have to find what the culprit is. Because let me tell you, the culprit isn't what you think it is. We always think, well, if so-and-so wasn't happening, I'd be okay. But the truth is that it's our reaction to that. And it's how much importance we subscribe to it, or how much importance we give to that thing. So we want to minimize the importance. And as you pull out of the horizontal world and you tap into your horizontal connection, we were talking about connecting to Mother Earth below, to the cosmos, universe above, and to everything within you, all the universal centers that we have. When we tap into that, we are pulling our investment out of that world, and we're coming back into alignment with our connection to the universe. So I wanted to just leave you with that. And now I'm going to read you this poem that is by Dante. And we'll kind of base our meditation on that tonight. It's called The Love of God, Unutterable and Perfect. And this poem was recently read at a meditation that I attended, which is a lovely meditation by Michelle Hebert and Murad Nazari. They have a lovely bi-weekly meditation. If you're interested, I can share that information with you. It is a paid subscription for it, but it's really powerful. Anyway, they read this poem at their last one, and it inspired me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So again, The Love of God, Unutterable and Perfect by Dante. The love of God, unutterable and perfect, flows into a pure soul the way that light rushes into a transparent object. The more love that it finds, the more it gives itself, so that as we grow clear and open, the more complete the joy of heaven is. And the more souls who resonate together, the greater the intensity of their love. And mirror-like, each soul reflects the other. So I will read it again but I just wanted to pick out a couple of my favorite lines. Is the idea of being a pure soul so that you are a proper receptacle to the light. As they mentioned, pure soul, the way that light rushes into a transparent object. And again, so it kind of goes along with this, what I was talking about, the vertical alignment. So it's about opening that center channel within you and clearing it out and letting go of the outer attachments, the outer concerns, and putting the car gear into neutral and coming into that center place and being that open conduit for that light energy, for the energy of love, or the love that wants to flow through you. And as it says, the more love that it finds, the more it gives. And wow, that just makes me want to cry. So it's like the more that we give love and the more love that it finds in us, the more it gives us. So it's this beautiful synergy of the more that we open to love and offer ourselves over to love, the more the universe wants to give us that love. I mean, wow. And the last part of it, I really love because it's like our group here that we're doing our Diksha and our blessing giving every Monday. It says, and the more souls who resonate together, the greater the intensity of their love. And mirror-like, each soul reflects each other. And that's exactly what we're doing every Monday, is our souls are resonating together. And it causes a greater intensity of love. So I just thought this poem was perfect to lead us into meditation tonight. So go ahead and get settled. You can turn your videos off if you want. And I just invite you to close your eyes down and begin to bring your awareness to your breath. It's just a soft breath. And draw it deep, as if you could breathe up and down a center channel. And you're clearing out all the debris, any of the obstacles. And really laser focus vertically on that breath, breathing up and down your spine, up and down that center channel. And as you do that, I just ask for you to also bring your awareness to your heart. Just feel your heart. You don't have to do anything. There's no words, there's no thinking. It's just an experience of being in your heart. And invite God's light, or the light of love, the universe, however it is for you. Invite that into your heart, knowing that it's safe to do so. And that this is the first step to aligning and resonating with that universal life source. Just imagine being seated in your heart center to receive. And I'm going to read the poem one more time so you can really take it in. Just bathe in it. The love of God, unutterable and perfect, flows into a pure soul the way that light rushes into a transparent object. The more love that it finds, the more it gives itself, so that as we grow clear and open, the more complete the joy of heaven is. And the more souls who resonate together, the greater the intensity of their love. And mirror-like, each soul reflects the other. So soften and invite. You are perfect. You are precious. You are loved. You can do no wrong. Receive the goodness that wants to find you. Open your heart and allow that love to bathe you, to fill you, to heal and clear out any obstacles that block your alignment to your divine. There's nothing you have to do. Especially, there's nothing that you have to do in the outer world, the way that the mind, the lower mind, and the ego is always telling you. In fact, this is your time to pull back your roots and re-nourish, reset, plug back in to the infinite. This is not an intellectual process. This is an experience. So feel it. Let the heart be your gateway. How is it that you know that you are of love? That you are meant to receive and channel love. This is your purest form. How can you be more true to that authenticity? Just keep breathing up and down your center channel, seated in your heart in a state of receptivity. Quiet mind and open heart. Now for the next few minutes, really elongate your breath. Really experience that center channel. See the breath clearing, bringing refreshing oxygenation all the way down your spine, all the way down to the base of your spine. And just flushing out back and forth. Elongating the breath, breathing a little deeper, a little slower than normal. Really working with the breath to still the mind, to be in a state of receptivity to this sacred state of aligning your divine consciousness. With that breath, bathing each vertebrae with that clear, neutral, sacred breath. And even breathing that breath in between each vertebrae, all the way down, all the way up. Now you can let go of the breath and simply seat your awareness in the center of your heart, in the throne of your heart, in the vastness of your heart. And in this place, we just simply want to be in a state of receptivity. We aren't asking for anything because we're actually in a state of offering ourselves over, letting love take the lead. Just letting yourself go on receive mode to be in a state of grace. As we resonate with that higher vibration, only the highest vibration can come to us. So we can just open to that state of grace. We're not asking for anything. Something even better. We don't want to limit ourselves. Just to sit in that state of grace, to bask in that flow of love. You are activating your heart center. Staying present in the seat of your heart. Now, with your awareness in your heart, I want you to draw a straight line directly from your heart, straight up, all the way to the very center of your head, and above the center of your heart where you've been seated. Drawing a straight line upward, you come to the third eye center. You come to the pineal gland. Bring your awareness to the center of your head and illuminate the light. Turn it on. Turn on the light in your pineal gland. Imagine that light just flicking on. Bring your awareness to your third eye center. You're opening a line from the heart. So you might imagine that you're breathing from your heart straight up to your third eye center at the pineal gland in the center of your head. Really wax that channel. All of the intuition and the intelligence of the heart, the guidance of divine love, marries and joins with the light, joins with the third eye sense, the ability to see beyond the visual. Every breath illuminating that pineal gland at your third eye center. Where you're activating your pineal gland, you're turning it on. Your pineal gland acts as a beacon, as a receptor for the voice God, for the guidance of the divine, for the call of love to lead in your life, for the blessings. And here you may want to open the roof and imagine that you could gaze upward into the star-lit universe, into the cosmos. Sit under the starlit skies. Feel the blessings of the cosmos twinkling, blessing you, in the peace of the night sky. You are one with all of life. You are an extension of the divine. You have an important place in the matrix of the universe, in the plan for all of life. You are essential and you are blessed. Imagine that you are in place. You are in that perfect weave. Just bask in the starlit sky, receiving the blessings. And for the last segment of our meditation tonight, just imagine that you're standing in the field of your heart, connected to that third eye center, gazing out at that starlit sky, and offering your heart out to the cosmos. Just stretch your arms out and begin to give thanks. How many things do you want to be thankful for? What would you like to thank the universe for in your past, in your present, for your future? Spend some time doing that as we close our meditation. Breathe into that. Bring your awareness back to your heart. Closing your meditation with your thank yous. Put on some music as you're making the transition so that we can begin the blessing portion of tonight's meditation. Take your time. Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.